Well, hello there. I didn't realize someone had come in. No, that's all right. Why don't you have a seat? I was just reading one of my favorite stories. Would you like to hear it? Well, I guess if you're going to twist my arm. This story starts with an old man and an old woman who thought they would never have children of their own.
And it wasn't for lack of trying, mind you, but at some point we figured having kids just wasn't in the cards for us. But then one day, Zach here was picked to be the one to go into the Holy of Holies to make the offering, burn the incense, and whatever else he does at work. And that's a big deal. I was very proud of my Zach. But the strangest things started happening the day he went into the Holy of Holies. First of all, when he came back out, he couldn't talk, which isn't the most unwelcome change. I'm not sure what happened to him in there. He keeps trying to tell me with his hand gestures, but I can't make heads or tails of it, so I guess we'll never know. Honey, give it a rest. We don't understand you. But better than that, I'm pregnant. It's a miracle. Whatever happened to him in the temple fixed our little conception problem right up. I've always wanted to be a mother. I wonder what we should name the little guy. Jeremiah? James? Jesse?
Well, if you think an old woman having a baby is miraculous, hold on to your Santa hat, because God has a whole lot more in store before this story's over. Elizabeth's cousin, Mary, would soon be experiencing a miracle of her own.
Dear Diary, Joseph proposed. I knew he would. He kept trying to figure out what size rings I wear in ways that were not sneaky at all. But I pretended not to notice. I'm so excited. He's so kind and so funny and so handsome and so smart and so...
Fear not, favored one.
Ah!
Why are you screaming? I said fear not.
Who are you? Get out of my room.
All right. I'm Gabriel, angel of the Lord. See, I'm an angel. And I have a message for you.
For me?
Oops, sorry, never mind. Got the wrong house. Yes, for you.
Oh, okay. I'm listening.
You're pregnant.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so I understand your confusion, given what you learned in science class. But trust me, Mary, you are. And he's not just any baby you've got inside of you. That baby is the answer to every promise God has made your people from the beginning of time. That baby will make sure people thousands of years from now will know the love of God who made them. People from every corner of the earth for the rest of time will know your baby's name. And that baby has no daddy except God.
Wow, that's a lot to take in.
I know it is, Mary, but you would not have been chosen if God didn't know you were the perfect person for the job.
All I've ever wanted to do is what God wants me to do. And if this is what God wants me to do, though I can't imagine why I was chosen, and though I'm afraid of what the future holds, I'll do it.
Atta girl.
Now what am I going to tell Joseph? There's no way he's going to want to marry me anymore.
Why don't you let me handle that kid?
Also, this probably isn't my place to say so, but next time instead of saying fear not, you could just try, I don't know, not being scary or sneaking up on people. Just a suggestion.
Yeah, I know, you're right. I'll work on that.
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him laud, the babe, the Son of Mary. While I see in such mean estate, where ox and ass are feeding, could Christians fear or sinners hear the silent word is pleading? Nail spears shall pierce him through, the cross be borne for me, for you. Hail, hail, the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold and myrrh, come peasant king to own him. The King of kings salvation brings, let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise the song on high, the Virgin sings her lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary.
Two miraculous pregnancies in one family. Folks must have thought there was something in the water. Though such news would usually be a cause for great joy, for some, it stirred up some very different emotions. Take Mary's fiancé, for example.
Dear Diary, what am I going to do now? Part of me really wants to believe her. I don't think she's ever lied to me before. But really? God's baby? Come on, Mary. That's not even a good lie. And what would the guys say? Not even married yet and she's already cheating on me? If I go ahead with the wedding, I just look like a whipped, lovesick idiot. And honestly, that's probably exactly what it would be. I don't want to hurt her, but geez, I can't even look at her right now. She broke my heart and she's gotta go. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it, but I am kicking her out. Besides, bottom line, I'm not raising some other dude's kid.
Hey,
Hi,
Gabe.
Joseph.
Yeah, I know.
Why are you in my room, Gabe?
All right. I'm an angel of the Lord. See my wings, angel?
Okay, great, but, what are you doing here?
See, buddy, may I call you buddy?
No.
Okay. Well, you got to marry Mary
And why would I do that?
because she's telling you the truth, all of it.
All of it?
Mm-hmm.
Even the Son of God stuff?
Oh, especially the Son of God stuff. And that kid could use you around. You may not be his literal dad, but you can love him just like one.
I guess I can. Sure I can.
That's the spirit.
See, I knew she didn't cheat on me.
Sure you did, Tiger.
Thanks, Gabe.
No problem.
Oh, you can go now. Dear Mary, I love you and I believe you and I can't wait to raise a family with you. By the way, what do you think of the name Jesus?
Now, it should come as no surprise to you that being 9 months pregnant is not the best time to travel, especially when the only vehicles you've got are donkeys or camels. And yet, travel Mary and Joseph did. You see, the emperor had sent out a royal decree that everyone was to be counted. And to make sure that everyone would be counted right, every man had to travel back to his ancestral home and stay there until the count was finished. They didn't bother counting women back then. So Joseph and his little growing family packed their bags and made their way to Bethlehem. But finding a place to stay was proving more difficult than they had expected.
Can't believe there's a single motel with any vacancies. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, crazy.
Also, I've been thinking we probably should have brought something for the little guy. Welcome to the world.
Yeah, Joe, that's nice.
But, I bet if we had ordered something from the Bethlehem Star Trading Company, it would be here by tomorrow morning.
What are you doing?
Product placement. Anyway, this guy said he'd let us use his barn, which for all things considered isn't too bad. He even said he'd put down fresh hay for us.
How generous. Ow!
Is it the baby?
Of course it's the baby. Ah!
As in the baby's...
Yes, the baby's coming.
Geez. Here, let's sit you down.
Ah! Ooh, I'm never giving birth again.
Well, honey, talk about that later. It's okay, just keep breathing in.
I know how to breathe.
Of course, baby, you're the best breather.
Just shut up and hold my hands.
Shutting up, you're so right. Shutting up.
Ah!
Ooh, we better give them a little privacy. I don't think we should be here during this. So, there you have it. The most scandalous story ever told, that God would use ordinary, flawed people, people just like you, just like me, to change the world forever. God's Son could have come into the world any old way he pleased, but he chose a poor, unmarried girl in a middle of nowhere town. He chose to be a baby that needed milk and diapers and kisses when he scraped his knees. Everything we would have expected. He chose the opposite. And God has been upsetting our expectations ever since. That's the magic of this time of year. That's the meaning of Christmas. Oh, and the best part about this story is it isn't over. I have a part in it, and so do you. And you. And you. As long as there are still people in need of a little surprise and a little scandal and a little joy, our part of the Christmas story goes on and on. So Merry Christmas, Hobart First. May it surprise you still.
All is calm, all some, the gifts have been wrapped, and all that's left to do is wait. For so many of us, it feels like that's been the theme of the year, waiting. Waiting for doors to reopen, waiting for a vaccine, waiting for justice and equality, waiting for election results, waiting and waiting and waiting. But just for one night, let us silence all of that noise and get really clear about just what it is that we're waiting for, and just what it is that we place our trust in. Because it isn't an office, and it isn't a bank vault. It's a manger. It's a baby. So rest easy, Hobart First, because in the morning, peace, joy, love, hope will be born. Good night.